Mrs. Hare here for our last week of school. So we made it to the end, even with the quarantine and the pandemic, we made it through. And so now that we've made it through the school year and we've done a fabulous job with our virtual learning, what are we going to do over the summer? So I have some ideas of some things that you can do over the summer that are fun. They also ensure or make sure that you are still learning over the summer so that when we start back in school in the fall, that you have not forgotten all the wonderful things that you've learned. And so I have some things to share with you that are things that you can do to learn during the summer. They're fun. So let's check out some of the things that we can do over the summer that we can learn but still have fun. Hold on a sec. Let's check it out. Okay, guys. So, summer fun. So let's keep the learning going with these fun ideas. Have fun with science. So science can be really interesting and fun. And so there are things that you can do at home through the summer that you're still learning and you're still having fun. Conduct some experiments. I just saw the other day, a young lady made her own lava lamp at home. And so she looked at it. You can find anything online and do some experiments at home. The next thing, ask curious questions. So maybe you say, I wonder how long it takes an ice cube to melt. And so you can make predictions or hypotheses. Maybe you say, I think it'll take 5 minutes for it. Or will it take longer to melt outside or inside? And that is all helping you to learn, and it's all science. You also can map the weather. So maybe each day you map the temperatures, the low and the high. You keep track of that and then you graph it. And the last thing is invent a recipe. So maybe you go into the kitchen and you create something new, a new recipe. You write down your ingredients, how much you used of the ingredients, mixing it all together to see what you come up with. Did it work out? Was it delicious? What would you do the next time? All of those things are things that are science, and they can be a lot of fun because you're asking yourself questions, you're gathering information, you have to form a hypothesis like, is this going to work? Is it not going to work? You try, does it work? And if it doesn't work, what didn't work? But through it all, it's still fun, and you can do your experiments and questions of things that you're interested in, and that, to me, is what makes learning fun, is when it's something that you're interested in. So at home you can do that this summer. You can also, I said this before earlier when we said in quarantine now what, in a previous video that I did, but you can still keep taking your virtual field trips. You can see the 7 natural wonders of the world. There are aquariums all over the United States and the world that have access to them online virtually. You can visit national parks virtually. You can also create a virtual field trip in Google Earth. Now that would be a lot of fun, where you can create your own virtual field trip and maybe you can share it on YouTube. A lot of you guys have told me you want to be YouTubers. Hey, you can create your own trip, put it on a YouTube, see how many people watch it. And that could be something you could do over the summer. Maybe you can create your own virtual field trip YouTube page. So who knows? So there you go. Take some virtual field trips. Also, let's keep those math skills intact. I want you guys to stay mathematicians. So how can you do that? Well, if you're in the primary grades, maybe you count each day. Go around the house counting certain objects. Also, practice your facts. If it's multiplication, division, subtraction, addition, practice those each day. And then you see the picture of the man timing the girl running, but you can time yourself running. And then see if you get faster running the same distance. And then graph that information. So not only are you doing some math, because you're seeing, did I get faster? Did I get slower? I'm going to graph it. That's a math skill. But you're also getting exercise. So hey, that's 2 in 1. And the last thing is, for some of our primary students, you can look for shapes. So maybe today we're looking for triangles. Wherever we go, if you see a triangle, show me. So maybe mom or dad or sister or brother or someone can do that game with you. So today is triangles. We're looking for triangles. And then maybe on the next day, we're looking for anything that are shaped as circles. And you can go and practice your shapes. And all of these things will help keep those math skills intact and make sure that when you start back in the fall, you are more than ready for the next grade. Also, we know this is so important. Read, read, read. You gotta read. So online, there are free Audible books. There are free books to read online. Do that. Maybe you like to just read on your own. So find some books at home and spend some time each day reading, 15, 20 minutes. Anytime reading is great. Also, you can create maybe your own comics. There are websites online that allow you to do that, or you can create them yourself at home. You can also maybe write a book, create your own book. There are lots of children out there who have become authors. And so you never know, you may have a great book idea and you could be that next child author. So make sure you're reading this summer so that you're ready for the next grade. And the last thing I want to share with you is there are tons of free websites out there. I just have a few here, like the Magic Tree House. The Magic Tree House has access to free books that you can read. There's also Read, Write, Think that has some activities. Spell with Flickr. Learn Your Tables is all about math. So whether you're working on addition, subtraction, or multiplication or division, you can use that. Cool Math, I know you guys all know about that. There are tons of games, learning games on Cool Math, and then some that are for fun. Science Bob has a lot of experiments, so you can go on to Science Bob, and maybe that'll help you think of some experiments. And then there's the virtual piano, so you can do the virtual piano and learn how to play the piano. But there are lots more from a website that I saw that had like 48 or more websites that you guys can use for summer fun. And I'll put that in the description to this YouTube so you guys can have a whole list of websites that you can go to this summer for fun. So I hope that gives you some ideas. I mean, we all should strive to be lifelong learners. I'm always trying to learn something new, because when I learn something new, or I make sure that I continue to know the things I need to know to be a good school counselor for you guys, it's just helping me to be the best school counselor. It's helping me to be the best me that I can be for you all. And that's the same thing that I expect of you guys, is to make yourselves the best you can be. So that means staying on top of your learning and making sure that you are prepared for whatever is coming next for the fall school year. So have one more thing that I wanted to share with you guys. So let's get right to that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, boys and girls, I hope that summer video gave you lots of ideas of things that you can do over the summer to still learn and keep that knowledge that you got this school year right up there in that brain, so that when you start back in the fall, that you are ready. So, the last thing. This is it. We are finished. And so I just wanted to play back some of the pictures and times and things that we had this school year at Clay. Some of them from Red Ribbon Week, and from Character and Cupcakes, and from the attendance dance, and lots of things that I captured. Have lots of pictures that I want to share with you so that you can remember what a wonderful year we had despite the quarantine and despite the pandemic. We still had a wonderful year. And I so look forward to next school year in the fall to get to see all of your beautiful faces again, and we can have another wonderful year. I love you guys and I miss you. Enjoy the photo slideshow. Have a great summer. I'll see you in the fall. Bye-bye.
Take one more. 1, 2.